over covalent Lewis structures, covalent compound Lewis structures, and then the next one we'll do ionic. So covalent compounds, this is probably one of the easiest ones. So to start off, for example, this one is a covalent compound. We need to draw this Lewis structure. So the first step is to find out how many valence, oh, this pen is too fat, valence electrons each element has. So how many valence electrons does nitrogen have, and how many does bromine have? So we look here. So as you can see on the periodic table, we have these groups. It goes like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so on, right? So the rule for finding valence electrons is you look at the group numbers. So these 8 group numbers are all the ones you will need. You don't need any of the ones in here, because you rarely find them in these types of questions. They won't make you draw a Lewis structure for any of these elements because it's pretty hard. Like, for example, iron can have like 2 different types of valence electrons, so you don't know which one. So all we need are the top 8. And then, so in group 1, there's 1 valence electron. In group 2, there's 2. In group 13, there's 3. In group 14, there's 4. And so on 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alright? So our first element was nitrogen, which has 5 valence electrons. Our second one was bromine, which has 7 valence electrons. Alright, so nitrogen, we have 5, and bromine, we have 7, right? And then we have a subscript of 3, which means we have 3 times that. Alright, now we add these two amounts together for the total amount of valence electrons. So 21 plus 5 is 26, right? So we have a total of 26 valence electrons, VE. I'll just call it VE for now, alright? So when we're drawing these, we have 1 nitrogen and 3 bromine, right? Generally, you put the one singular one in the middle. So we'll have nitrogen in the middle. I'll use a different color. We'll have nitrogen in the middle, alright? And then we're going to put 3 bromines surrounding it. Alright, and here's a general rule. So we draw lines to connect covalent compounds. You might know this, you might not, and it might look familiar to you. So we have to connect every single element together, alright? And one line equals 2 valence electrons, alright? So we connect these 4 elements together, each with one line, right? And how many lines do we use because of it? We use 1, 2, 3 times 2. So 3 times 2 is we use 6. So what you do is you subtract 6 valence electrons from our total. So we had 26. Subtract 6, now we have 20. Now, each element wants a total of 8 valence electrons to be stable, except for hydrogen, which wants 2. Alright? So now we just assign our valence electrons to each element. So bromine, for example, it wants 2. It wants 8, right? So let's just give it 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And from the line, it already has 2. So now this one has 8. And now the next one. And this one. Alright. So how many valence electrons did we use in total so far? So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Alright. So now we subtract 18 from 20. We're left with 2 valence electrons. Now when we look at this, the only element that is not yet satisfied with 8 valence electrons is our nitrogen. So what are we going to do? We're going to give nitrogen 2 more valence electrons. And we can subtract 2. And we'll have 0 valence electrons. So now we have this Lewis diagram. After we erase all the green highlights, we'll have a perfect Lewis structure for a covalent compound. Now we can work through another example. Let's work through carbon and hydrogen. Alright, so first step, always we write down how many valence electrons we have for each. So carbon has 4 valence electrons. And then hydrogen has, we always use this one, hydrogen has 1. Alright? Not 7. Don't use the 7. Hydrogen has 1. So 1 times 4 equals this. And then we also have carbon, which was carbon had, was it 4? Yeah, carbon had 4. So 4 times 2. So 4 times 2 is 8 plus 4 is 12. Alright? We have 12 valence electrons to use. In this case, we don't have like a singular one to put in the middle. So we'll put the less amount, like more centered. So I'll write down, different color pen. I'll write down my 2 C's first. And then I'll write down 4 hydrogen around it. So I'll put a hydrogen here. I'll put a hydrogen here. I'll put a hydrogen here. And then put a hydrogen here. Alright? So now we have 2 of our carbons. We have 4 hydrogens. And that's good, right? Now, as I said before, let's connect all of these with a bond. With a line, right? And remember, a line equals 2 valence electrons. So once we connect all of these with a line, let's calculate how many valence electrons we have used. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We have used 10 valence electrons, right? So 10. So 12 minus 10 is 2. We have 2 more valence electrons left. Now let's look which of these are already satisfied with the amount of valence electrons they have. Remember I said before, everything needs 8 valence electrons except for hydrogen. Hydrogen is okay with 2. So our 4 hydrogen all have 2 valence electrons because one line equals 2 valence electrons, right? So all of our hydrogens are satisfied. But right now, our carbons each only have, let's count, 2, 4, 6 valence electrons. And this one also 2, 4, 6, right? And you're thinking, wait, I only have 2 more valence electrons left. How do I assign the dots, the little dots, to my carbon? Well, here's the trick. You don't have to assign a dot. Remember, you can bond these as many times as you want just to get the amount of valence electrons you want, right? So what we're going to do is we're simply just going to add another line. Now what do we get? Now each carbon has, tell me, it has 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 times 2, because each line equals 2 valence electrons. They both have 1, 2, 3, 4 connections times 2, so they both have 8 valence electrons now, right? And we only use 2 by adding another line, so subtract 2 is 0. And there you have it. We have a perfect Lewis structure. You should erase the dots though. I was just using those to count and visually show them. If this video helped you, please subscribe, like the video, and comment if you have any questions. That's all for covalent Lewis structures. Thank you.